Well, hello, and welcome to Stop, Let's Team Up, episode 126. It's time for a cartoon review. Yes, a cartoon review. It's just me. I'm doing a solo episode for the first time in a while, guys. I've had some time, and yesterday was Free Comic Day, and today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I'm going to be watching Star Wars when I'm done with this. But I'm going to cover a cartoon I watched just randomly. And I loved it so much, and it's kind of sparked me to talk to Kirby about doing Shadow Pack, which we're both reading now, to talk to you about that super team, because we both like it so much. And I got a Nightmaster figure the other day. Very fun, very fun. But we're going to cover Brave and the Bold. Yes, Brave and the Bold. I love Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold was a Cartoon Network the creators were from, it's on Max now. It was a Cartoon Network show. It was created by James Tucker and Michael Jennick, and it ran from, what are the years? Does it have the years here? No, from November 2008 to November 2011. And it's a Silver Age love letter, and I thought I would really hate it. But I have to say that it is one of my favorite superhero cartoons of all time. But I'm going to talk about one from season 1. It's episode 15. It is Trials of the Demon. The Batman, the Demon, and Sherlock Holmes all team up. Okay? So this aired originally on March 20th, 2009. It was directed by Michael Chang. It was written by Todd Casey. The synopsis in the fandom wiki, which is good. Gentleman Ghost, then still alive in Victoria and London, steals the souls to gain immortality, and Jason Blood Etrigan is believed to be guilty. He summons Batman from the future to clear his name. So the teaser for that one starred the Flash and Batman against the Scarecrow and Scream Queen in Gotham City. Again, I love that the teasers are these little mini adventures, and I love that the Golden Age Hero is in it. It's great. But we're going to talk about the main feature, which is Batman, Jason Blood, Etrigan, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. John H. Watkins battling Crazy Quilt, his first appearance, and then Gentleman Jim Craddock in the past, who is in the future will become the Gentleman Ghost. I'm just going to do a real quick review. So basically, something's going in Victorian England, and Jason Blood is being framed for these crimes in the past, and it's Gentleman Jim Craddock, the Highwayman, is trying to do this to get immortality. So Jason Blood summons Batman from the future. I do not, and I've never understood in this cartoon how Blood in different time periods knows who Batman is, and Batman knows who Jason Blood's in any timeline. So one of the parts of the cartoon is Batman knows everybody he's teaming up with. For the most part, they've teamed up a lot, especially like people like Green Arrow and Aquaman. The version of Aquaman in this is not appropriate for comics because he's such a putz, and I don't want him to be a putz, but he's great in this. But also it's Gentleman Jim Craddock, and I like Gentleman Ghost is regularly in this episode, in episodes of this, but. This story is well done. Sherlock Holmes and Batman tried out detective reason each other. The cast of this is so good. So good. And especially Diedrich Bader. He's a Virginian. He grew up in Northern Virginia, same place I grew up, except he lived in Alexandria, the city of Alexandria, and went to what used to be called T.C. Williams, and I lived in Fairfax County, which is right next to it. So, but, that's just close. And my buddy Ken, who I talk about all the time on this podcast, he went there too. So Jason Blood is, I'm checking in the wiki if it gives the cast, the actor name. No, it does not. This is really... I'm going to hold on one second. I'm going to pause, and I thought everything would be in front of me here, and it is not. Okay, so I'm back with a little more knowledge. I thought I like Fandom Wiki for a lot of comic book stuff. It's got enough that I need to kind of talk and stuff. But I had to go to IMDb. So the cast in this is Diedrich Bader as Batman, Ian Buchanan as Sherlock Holmes, Greg Ellis as Gentleman Jim Craddock. I'm trying to remember what I know him from. Oh, he's just been in a lot of stuff. A lot of cop shows. He looks like he plays cops. Horatio Holmes. Oh, yeah, I've seen him in stuff. Pirates of the Caribbean as a British officer. That makes sense. He's pretty good, and it's a good cat. He's pretty good at that. I really love The Gentleman Goes in it. Jim Pittick as Dr. Watson. D. Bradley Baker as Etrigan. Mary Devon as Woman. Yes, the only female character in here is just called Woman. Andy Milder as the Golden Age Flash. And Tony Todd as another demon. Very cool. So, but it works so well as a cartoon because it's very simple. It's a very silver age kind of story. Because of the structure, the whole show is very silver age by the structure. It's very Batman is very positive, go get 'em kind of guy. But at times they use these simple stories. I'm not that familiar with Todd Casey, who wrote this. It's a good job because there are a couple episodes later. JMD Matisse does one, and I know other comic writers have done episodes of it, and it shows. But the characterizations for the Demon and Etrigan and Batman and all the characters is spot on. Tons of fun. If you're 6-year-olds, you love this, and I'm 60-year-olds, and I love it. It's just so well. And it just has the right kind of hokey feel that's fun and silly, but not disrespectful to the audience or to the source material, but doesn't take itself too seriously. The character designs are wonderful, and there's just some great stuff going on, and it's just a simple team up. And that the whole stuff with Batman and Sherlock Holmes, and the Demon having to. There was just some great moments between Batman and the Demon and Jason Blood. It's great, and since I did an episode with Kirby about the Demon and Batman team up in a real comic book Brave and Bold in our last episode ago, that made me. I had watched this, and that's kind of why we picked that. And I just wanted to talk more about this cartoon because it was so good. It's so great. I mean, it's everything you want in a cartoon. Good character designs. I think the animation on this. The more I watch it, the more impressed I am with it and how polished it is for you an American cartoon. Sometimes the TV cartoons are rushed. Even the ones that got money spent on them, some are more rushed than others. But this one it had all the right elements. They're only like 25 minutes long, but I feel like I'm getting 50 minutes of a story in 25 minutes and don't really notice the time passing. Because if you're paying attention, they're a lot of fun, and it's good to find. This one, a couple things I wanted to point out is we get to see him in the Batman in the Gotham by Gaslight. His costume gets ruined, so the Demon changes it into that. That costume was designed by Mike Mignola, which is it's the first and one of the greatest Elseworlds. The Kryptonian Age finished up, and it's out in hardcover, folks. If you haven't read that, it's really good. It's on the app. But they call and Sherlock Holmes in this episode mentions the Mignola Chapel, which I think is very cool. I like that, and then I double checked it against this, and they're just some great lines, and it's just a lot of fun. So please go watch it. Watch this cartoon. It's well worth your time. It is a ton of fun. They all are. I mean, I put them on in the background and ended up not doing what I was going to do in the foreground because I'm too wrapped up in it. Okay, so check it out. And check out the whole series. I know this is kind of it's only 9-minute episode. I also wanted to talk about Free Comic Day. I went down and spent my, I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but my brother had found that he had a piece of very old Master of Kung Fu art. I was able to help him sell it so he could get some money in. I got a little money out of it, and I went and spent that money at Velocity Comics, Richmond Highway, West Broad Street. Check them out. They're on Instagram and Facebook. Find them. If you're nearby, go give Pat some of your money. One of the best collections of trade books and stuff in any comic I've ever seen. That is a big chunk of their inventory, and it's stuff for kids. It's young reader, manga, superhero comics, science fiction. It's everything. It got a little bit, and a lot of trades and hardcovers and omnibuses, and reasonably priced. And Pat's a great guy, so go give him some minutes. But I went and got some stuff, and some stuff I hadn't planned. I planned a little bit, and then when I walked in the door, my plan shot out. So I wanted to get a few things and wanted to talk about them. One, I got the Wonder Woman, the Doom Patrol, and oh my goodness, I got a couple more roll findings. Yes, I got the Wonder Woman by Gail Simone, and I got the first one with Doom Patrol, and because it go along with my team up. And Batgirl, I'm reading the Batgirl one. It's amazing. It's so good. I'd never read any of that stuff. It's so good. I'm about almost halfway through with the entire omnibus, and it's not a skinny one. And I look forward to reading the Wonder Woman one and the Doom Patrol one. I also got, I saw that I had not gotten any Savage Dragon in color, because I don't have the trades anymore. And the trades are like 6-7 issues or arcs, and that's a lot of trades because it's at issue whatever. And I know he used to not like doing trades, or at least that's what I remember the story being. But they've done 3 oversized hardcover ones, which I think would make up, because I've got the first 10 of the archives, which are all in black and white. 11th one's coming out, come out this month or next month. But I saw that 3 of them are out, and I think they only cover what's in the first archive. But I got Pat had volume 1, and so I got it. It's great. It's beautiful. I can't wait to read it. I'll probably read it soon. I got that. I got Young Avengers, the Kieran Gillen one, the second team, which I don't have and never read, and it's all in one omnibus. I was very excited to get that, to read it. I also got the first Namor little Mighty Marvel Masterworks, and I got Thor Volume 4, which gives me all of them. I'm excited. I'm going to reading some Thor tonight, hopefully, or some Namor, hopefully. But they were really good. And then I got, my books. I was happy to see the second issue of Solomon Kane by Pat Zurcher. It's amazing. I'm going to sit down and really... They're dense, folks. He wrote a great comic. He did everything. Wrote, penciled, inked, colored, lettered. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm not a sword and sorcery guy, but I really like this Solomon Kane movie that came out a while ago. And I think... I don't know. I like his art. I like him. Pat Zurcher a great deal. I like following him on the internet. I think he's a positive guy, and he's got good take on. I like his comics. Everything I've seen him do, I really liked. So I'm excited about it to read that. And Pat finally got me a 7-shorter code in the black and white from Titan. So it's got some great stuff in it. So I'm going to start reading some Conan and Solomon Kane. I'm very excited. And that's about it. Oh, and I got Tom Scololi of God's End, his biography of Jack Kirby. That was a last-minute impulse buy, and I opened it up, and I went, oh my God, I have to have this, and it's amazing. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I've thumbed through it a bit because it's actually very pretty. So that's it for this week, folks. Hey, thanks for being patient and kind and listening, and thanks for listening to this hodgepodge of a kind of quick comic review, cartoon review, and then kind of catch up on what I'm reading. Me and Kirby are going to be back with a 4 for 4. I will be recording a Starman episode one day this week, a Bull Peyton episode, another solo one. We're having to re-record an episode. Me, Kirby, and Brent are going to get back together and do the Starman Secret Files, and that'll be out sometime in the next couple months. And the recording of the showcase episode is scheduled, and more to come later on that. We will be covering me, Kirby, and Ken from Justice Trek. Will be all discussing Showcased Comics issue 100, a masterpiece that a lot of people of my generation, a lot of people who like Bronze Age comics, love that comic book. All right, folks, as always, please be safe, please be smart, please be kind to one another, and read some comic.